If you are over the age of 60, your body is quietly draining away its most valuable asset every single day, and you might not even realize it until it is too late. It is a biological countdown called sarcopenia, the progressive loss of muscle mass and strength that accelerates like crazy once you cross that 60-year milestone. Missing out on the right fuel at the exact right time of day is making you weaker, slower, and older by the minute. This is not just about looking fit, it is about keeping your freedom, protecting your joints, and staying completely independent. The absolute worst thing you can do is ignore the warning signs, because once that muscle vanishes, getting it back feels almost impossible. But you can stop this decay right now with one simple, massive shift to your morning routine. You won't want to miss the final habit, or 99% will miss the last tip and will be stuck with muscle loss for life. The secret to stopping this clock completely revolves around a biological process called muscle protein synthesis, which is how your body repairs and builds new muscle tissues. When you sleep, your body enters a fasting state where it breaks down muscle fibers to keep your vital organs running smoothly. If you wake up and eat a low-protein breakfast, like toast, oatmeal, or just coffee, you remain in that destructive state for the rest of the day. Your muscles are literally starving for the right building blocks, and every hour you wait means more strength down the drain. To flip the switch from breakdown to growth, you need a high-quality source of protein that hits your system fast. That is where the ultimate breakfast powerhouse comes into play, and it is something you probably already have in your kitchen: whole eggs. For years, outdated health advice told you to avoid eggs because of cholesterol fears, but modern science has completely shattered that myth. Eggs are the single most bioavailable source of whole protein on the planet, meaning your aging body can easily absorb and use almost every single gram. When you consume whole eggs, you are giving your muscles the exact tools they need to rebuild instantly. What makes eggs the ultimate muscle-saving weapon is their incredible concentration of an essential amino acid called leucine. Leucine acts exactly like a master key that unlocks the door to muscle protein synthesis in your cells. Without enough leucine in your morning meal, your body cannot trigger the signal to build new muscle, no matter how much protein you eat later. Eggs are naturally packed with this specific amino acid, making them the most efficient food to kickstart your metabolism and protect your strength. To get the full muscle-building benefit, you absolutely must eat the entire egg, not just the whites. The yolk contains healthy fats, vitamin D, and crucial minerals that actually help your body process protein much more effectively. Vitamin D is directly linked to muscle strength and balance in older adults, and the yolk is one of the few natural food sources that provides it. Skipping the yolk means you are throwing away half of the power that stops sarcopenia in its tracks. As we age, our bodies experience something called anabolic resistance, which simply means your muscles require much more protein to trigger growth than they did when you were 30. Eating just a tiny bit of protein at breakfast will not do anything to stop muscle loss anymore. You need a concentrated, powerful dose of at least 30 grams of high-quality protein right when you wake up. Combining 3 large eggs with another protein source is the most reliable way to hit that magical threshold easily. To supercharge your breakfast and maximize your results, scramble your eggs with a handful of fresh spinach and a side of plain Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt provides a massive secondary hit of casein protein, which digests slowly and keeps feeding your muscles for hours after breakfast. This combination creates a sustained release of amino acids into your bloodstream, ensuring your body stays in a muscle-building state all morning long. Another incredible addition to your morning egg routine is adding a sprinkle of pumpkin seeds or a side of smoked salmon. Salmon delivers a heavy dose of omega-3 fatty acids, which are proven to fight the chronic inflammation that breaks down muscle tissue in older adults. Omega-3s also improve your muscle sensitivity to amino acids, making your egg breakfast even more powerful than before. You also need to think about how you prepare your eggs to keep them as healthy and effective as possible. Avoid frying them in highly processed vegetable oils or margarine, which introduce inflammatory fats into your cardiovascular system. Using a small amount of extra virgin olive oil, grass-fed butter, or simply poach them in water. This preserves the delicate nutrients inside the yolk while keeping your heart perfectly healthy. Consistency is the absolute rule when it comes to reversing muscle loss after 60. You cannot just eat a high-protein breakfast once or twice a week and expect your strength to miraculously return. Your body does not store extra protein for later use. It requires a fresh supply every single morning to stay out of the breakdown zone. Making this single food the unshakable foundation of your morning routine is the easiest way to guarantee results. While changing your breakfast is the most critical step, you must couple this nutritional shift with basic resistance movements to signal your body to keep that muscle. Even simple bodyweight squats, wall push-ups, or holding light dumbbells during the day will tell your brain that your muscles are necessary for survival. When you combine that physical signal with the flood of leucine from your egg breakfast, your body has no choice but to rebuild and strengthen. Hydration plays a massive, overlooked role in how your body utilizes the nutrients from your breakfast as well. Muscles are made of mostly water, and even mild dehydration completely stalls the process of muscle protein synthesis and causes cramping. Drinking a large glass of pure water right before you eat your breakfast helps transport those newly absorbed amino acids directly into your muscle cells. Many people make the massive mistake of skipping breakfast entirely, believing that fasting will help them stay lean or healthy. While fasting might work for younger demographics, it is incredibly dangerous for individuals over 60 who are actively fighting sarcopenia. Every morning you skip a proper meal, your body is forced to eat away at its own muscle tissue just to find energy. Breaking your fast early with a powerful egg-based meal is non-negotiable for longevity. It is also vital to understand that building muscle after 60 changes your entire metabolic health for the better. Muscle tissue burns significantly more calories at rest than fat tissue, meaning that protecting your muscles prevents late-life weight gain and keeps your energy levels sky high. When you protect your strength, you are also protecting your insulin sensitivity, reducing your risk of type 2 diabetes dramatically. Do not let the fear of old age dictate your future, when the solution is sitting right inside your refrigerator. The weakness, fatigue, and loss of balance that people assume are just natural parts of aging are completely preventable. By taking control of your morning plate, you take total control of your physical destiny and ensure your body stays strong, resilient, and youthful for decades to come. Take action starting tomorrow morning by clearing out the sugary cereals, the pastries, and the empty carbs that are actively aging you. Replace them with 3 whole eggs cooked exactly how you like them, paired with nutrient-dense sides that feed your vitality. Your body will thank you almost instantly with better energy, less joint pain, and a profound sense of physical strength that you thought was gone forever. Subscribe. Which advice will you start applying today?